Well, howdy do, y'all. I am at Macadoodles and I'm getting ready to walk in. Dear friend from Scotland, Danny McFadden, asked me to do a video about the American beer buying experience. So here we go. Let's walk in. As I walk in to the right, you see the shopping carts over here. I generally go to that direction, but I'm going to show you this side first. It has the various liqueurs. And as I walk this way, I walk into the wine section. I see the wine guy up here. You mind if I have you on camera?
Bonjour. No, not at all.
All right.
Not at all.
Anything you want to say about your... There you go. Anything you'd like to say about your wine department here?
Over 4,000 labels from every major wine region in the world, from dry to sweet, red to white.
That's
so great selection. If we don't have it on the shelf, we'll order it for you.
Now you also do some sampling and you sell wines by the glass up there.
We do every day.
Well, let me get you over here.
Every day we open up 6 or 7 bottles of wine to taste. And we have special wine events where we do food pairings with the wines. Either go to our Facebook page or our website, or if you come in the store, you can sign up for emails.
Right on.
Notified by email as well.
All right. And I noticed you got a big table over there. Do you have
seating areas?
Do you have people come in for holiday parties? Was my question.
Absolutely.
Do you charge for use of that?
No.
So people come in and bring their food and have their own holiday party here.
And absolutely. We have wines by the glass as well.
You also let them buy by the bottle, is that correct?
You can buy a bottle and consume it on site. We will chill it for you.
You just can't take it out.
Just can't take it out.
All right,
no, no corkage fee or anything like that.
No corkage fee. All right.
We'll open it for you, chill it, and...
So Don's the wine guy. I usually deal over here with Bryce for the beer, but every once in a while I talk with Don here.
We've got a very knowledgeable staff.
You do,
I'm
yeah.
a level 2 certified sommelier.
Are you really? Okay.
Daniel, my boss, is a culinary instructor at OTC.
Oh, nice.
Great background in food and wine both. So if we can't find you, if we don't know the answer, we'll find it.
You'll find it. All right. Well, thanks a lot, Don. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. You're very welcome.
And I'm going to...
send you a check.
That's right. I will keep moving along here and kind of give you an idea about how much wine they do have here. They have a great selection. And as I get to the corner here, we walk this way. They kind of have it in sections here. We got Oregon, Washington on. As I get to the corner here, they also have a humidor here. So, I mean, obviously you can't smoke inside, but they do have a nice selection, nice humidor. Here's a little bit of foods over here. And let me back up this way. That was terrible camera work, Tom. They have some meats and cheeses as well. There are some wines, champagnes there, chilled. And let me get an idea of some of the seating. There's some tables here. There's a large table behind me over here, so people can't come in. It is handy. They don't serve food here, but you can bring in what you want. Of course, if you want alcohol, it is here. And as I move back this way, I'll move past the sparkling section, and I'm going to head back into the liquor, and I'll be right back. Okie dokie, and as I cross back over here, we hit the vodka. As you see, all the Bloody Mary mixes. Various vodkas. On both sides, lots and lots of vodkas. And as I come back over here, we are at the rum. Slower here. I was going to pan it a little fast. Right here is their Irish whiskey section. Right side of it here is the little Copper Run display. They are selling these barrels. I'm going to have to hint to the wife because that'd be a great Christmas present for me to age your own whiskeys. As I move across the Irish whiskey, you see the amount of scotch they have available. That's a great price on the Johnny Blue, by the way. Great price on the Belvedere as well. So here's the scotches. I'm going to turn a corner here, and this is where I hit the bourbons. And some of the other spice whiskeys I guess I have in this neighborhood as well. Here's the Jim Beam neighborhood. Pretty good prices, as you see. And then here's some of the more small batch kind of collector's bourbons along here. I've had that Angel's Envy. It's gorgeous. The Willet's incredible. And there are several others here I've had that is great. Just kind of want to give you an idea. Here is more of the unaged whiskeys, you know, the so-called moonshines, as it were. And as I'm walking along here, we'll go to this side, and I will show you the Canadian whiskeys. If you're into such things, Canadian whiskeys use more of a rye base. And then tequila's on the other side here. And as I leave the Canadian and the tequila behind, here we go. We start to come into some of the beer. There's one aisle of beer. Here's the other part of it here. A nice little end cap.
Hey, your harem's here.
Hey, my harem's here! Beer here. I see there's a nice wall of beer over here. More over there, there's Urban Chestnut. There's a nice selection. A lot of local stuff. There's the O'Malley's, Mothers. Here's the usual suspects. There is the macro end. I'm going to walk through here as we move along. Oh, the Guinness Blonde. I haven't tried that because it's been $9 a 6-pack. I might buy it for $8 just to see. Here's Sierra Nevada. They do have a nice selection here, as you can see. And then here is the bigger bottles over here. And now I'm going to go to my bartender over here, Bryce, and order a Oscar Blues 1050 or 1050 while they still have it on tap. Let me show you the display here. There it is, and there's Kenny putting more beer up there, so I'll be back. Well, how do you do? I'm back because, well, my wife wasn't fast enough doing shopping, so whatever to their beer. Hey, no, here, got in action. Here I am with the 1050 Imperial Stout, 7.5%. I don't have the IBUs. They don't have it handy on their cans. But we'll add that later, huh? Oh, yeah. Most of the beers here, they do a 21-ounce pour for $5. But because it's such a big beer, they did they poured it in a pint glass for $5. Still reasonable. But this time I asked him if he'd put it in this glass. I didn't want any more beer, but I wanted it in a round glass and see if I can get the aromas better. And you really can. I mean, I've always been one that's defended the pint glass. I think for many styles it is just fine. A lot of people make a big deal about it being useless. It should never be used. It is a classic American beer glass. It is certainly better than a lot of glasses that were being used before the craft beer revolution. There are worse beer glasses that can be used in a pint glass, but it is better with certain styles. A style like this really does benefit from a glass like this that concentrates the aromas. Again, I'm going to repeat myself from the earlier video. It is big molasses. It is cocoa. There's a little bit of coffee, and I'm personally getting some anise from it as well. Yeah, wow, it is nice. I've had this warm up a little bit because this type of beer really run about 55 to 60 degrees, I think. Some may want it cold, some may want it warmer than that, but I'm going to say 55 to 60 is going to be ideal for a beer like this. It's wonderful. Yeah, I mean, it runs 13 think it says $13.29 there for a 4-pack. That's a little pricey for me, but I mean, it is a good beer. It is, you know, it's worth that price. I wouldn't buy it all the time, but I would buy it. Let's just say that when it is, when it's style and weather appropriate. Let's see that. So let's say that. Let's say.
How much have you had to drink, Tom?
So anyway, I'm Beer Whisperer. Oh man, I'll see you later. So I'm wrapping up my shopping here. I did a video for Danny McFadden of Scotland because he wanted to see my American beer shopping experience. So I kind of panned around the greater part of the store. I picked up a few items in my cart. I took a picture there, and then I'll go to check out. So this is my Macadoodles experience. I'm having a beer, the 1050 from Oscar Blues. That's the great thing about this place. I mean, you can get gas out front. You come in, do your beer shopping. You can have a couple. For me, I mean, you know, I'm not driving. My wife is, so it works. So I wouldn't advise drinking and driving. This really is one-stop shopping, man. You get gas, get your liquor, wine, even some selected meat and cheeses. So there you go. I'm Dr. Beer Whisperer. Thanks for joining me at Macadoodles.